Seemed like the wheels started falling off there a little bit in the sixth inning. How were you able to capitalize on that moment and really put this team right back in this game?
Yeah, I think one of the biggest keys with Cueto is to get guys on base and get them out of the windup so he can't do all the whatever you want to call it. The quick pitch, the turning, and messing with guys' timing. And we had a hard time getting guys on until Kike hit that ball that got lost in the twilight, and Jock had a good AB, took a walk. Belly had a good AB, took a walk. And, when you get him in the stretch, it's a little bit easier to get to him. And unfortunately, it took us a lot longer tonight to get him in the stretch.
Was that what was the issue in the first 5 innings, is that he was just going so quickly? It was harder to disrupt his timing versus him disrupting your guys' timing?
I mean, that's kind of his game is, the quick pitch, the pause, the hesitation. And the whole point of that is to mess with timing. And we took a lot of good swings and just missed a lot of balls. And I think you can attribute some of that to some of the dancing he was doing on the mound.
How difficult is it to go from a Cueto type of guy to eventually get to Rogers, who has a very unique delivery as well?
Yeah, they got a lot of different types of guys over there, and it's nothing that guys that we haven't seen before. So we have our game plans. We know what we have to do against those guys, and when they go in the bullpen, you just switch gears.
Well, you wanted it to come in a victory, of course. How nice was it to get your first home run in this game?
Yeah, obviously, it wasn't enough, but felt good to, get on the board, I guess.
Thanks, JT.
Next question is from JB Hornstra. Go ahead, JB.
Clayton was just on a minute ago. He was talking about how, the command just kind of eluded him on a few occasions. Do you feel for a guy when you come that close to winning and you can't quite get over the hump?
Yeah, I mean, I think that, with our offense, we expect to score more runs than we did tonight. And, Clayton didn't have his best stuff. I thought they had a really good approach against him tonight and really stayed to the middle of the field. And, we got to be able to pick him up there. He does so many times, keeps us in games. And, when he doesn't have his best stuff, we need to do a better job of scoring more runs from him.
Cool. Thank you.
Got a question from Michael Duarte. Go ahead, Michael.
Hey, Justin. Dave said that drop fly ball that Pence lost in the lights seemed to affect Cueto after that. And then obviously the foot thing right before your at-bat. What did you notice was different about him on your at-bat that eventually chased him from the game?
Like I said earlier, I just got him in a stretch, which makes him a little less effective because he can't do all this stuff messing with your timing.
But you didn't think anything with his demeanor or anything was different?
I mean, obviously it's not ideal to lose a no-hitter to a ball lost in the twilight, but, I mean, he's a pro. He's been in the league for a long time, and I'm sure he's more than capable of moving on from that.
Got it. Thanks, Justin.
Question from Jack Harris. Go ahead, Jack.
Hey, Justin. Before the game, Doc said that, even despite your guys' strong start, he doesn't feel like you guys have put together like a truly complete game yet. I mean, where are the areas you see that you guys can still make strides?
Everywhere. I mean, I think, we have a deep lineup that, we have 3 or 4 guys that can, produce enough in a game, but I don't think you've seen all 9 hitters, locked in, clicking on all cylinders yet. So you got to remember we had a 3-month shutdown to a 3-month ramp up, and guys are still working through stuff, myself included. So just trying to grind away and put together good ABs. And as we get more and more at bats underneath our belts, I think, this lineup will continue to get better and better.
Thank you.
I have one final question from Kerry Osborne. Go ahead, Kerry.
Justin, your history that once you get that one, they just kind of keep on coming. And I know you're not trying to hit home runs, but does getting that one help kind of activate things?
Honestly, I don't know. And yeah, I know am a notoriously slow starter, so I guess it's nice to get the one out of the way this early, if you want to call it early in the season. But I think I've just been working through some stuff, trying to get comfortable tinkering with, some different hand positions and different stances, and finally got to a spot a couple of days ago where I'm feeling better, feeling more comfortable. And, the more comfortable you feel, the better you see the ball. The better you see the ball, the more strikes you swing at, and the more strikes you swing at, the better chance you have to do damage. So hopefully we're trending up.
Thanks, Justin.